We just got a big mid-season update for Madden 25. We're going to go over all of the roster changes that happened. A lot of players are on new teams now and some more stuff. Now, if you are new to the channel and you never want to miss out on any of these updates for both Madden and college football, because we get multiple of them every month, make sure to subscribe and turn the bell icon on because you never want to miss any of these videos when they go live. Now, this is the big mid-season roster update, and what happens with the mid-season update is you get a lot more people being moved around based on their entire season performance and not just so the week before. It's kind of a refresh where people go up, people go down based on just how they've done all year long. And with the trade deadline having just passed, there's a lot of big name players on new teams as well. So you can use these rosters in your franchises and online head-to-head and all of that good stuff. Now, in terms of when the next big title update is coming, I would say that that's probably going to be next week because our last big title update was 3 weeks ago, and usually we get one pretty much every single month like clockwork. So next month we should be seeing some big changes that way in terms of presentation type stuff, maybe playbook stuff. Obviously, they're going to tinker with stuff with franchise and superstar mode, and mostly we'll see a lot of gameplay changes because that's what happens with every update. Probably a lot of changes to meta stuff and things like that. With this last update, they really nuked a lot of the popular defenses in the game, but I did recently just post the best new defense for Madden and college football on my Patreon, so if you want, you can check that out. Link is up on the screen. I do run free trials, so you can check it out at no cost to you. Now let's get into today's big update. So first, let's look at the players who switched teams. The first one hurts me a lot as he used to play for my team. Marshawn Lattimore is now officially on the Commanders roster in Madden. The biggest name that was moved at the deadline, the highest overall rated player that was moved. Definitely pains me to lose him on the Saints, but they're kind of entering a rebuilding phase after firing their coach, and Lattimore was one of the few assets the team had where they can kind of get some stuff back for him. So I understand why they did it. He's now on the Commanders, and that's a really big boost to a team that's getting really good really fast this year. Moving over to the Steelers, they acquired Mike Williams, who only spent half the year with the Jets after spending much of his career with the Chargers. Didn't really work out with the Jets, and then the Jets brought in Devontae Adams, so now they traded Mike Williams over to the Steelers, and the Steelers did need some more receiver help, so that does make sense, even though him and George Pickens kind of serve similar roles, the big body outside receiver guy, but hey, you can never have too many weapons. The Steelers also acquired Preston Smith, which was a pretty underrated pickup as well. Now, they have so many good guys on that line that can pass rush and do their thing with TJ Watt, Highsmith, and the other guys, but it's never bad to have more rotational pass rushers, so they did bring in Preston Smith. He's now on the roster. Speaking of pass rushers, the Lions made a pretty big move as well, acquiring Zadarius Smith after they lost Aiden Hutchinson for the year. So the Lions have been rolling. They're one of the best teams in the league this year, maybe the best team depending on who you ask, so they needed to kind of shore up that pass rusher spot after losing Hutchinson. Zadarius Smith is now on the Lions. Khalil Herbert just was brought in by the Bengals as well. They needed some help in that backfield after losing Zach Moss for a little bit of time, so he's kind of serving as the second backup now, and he's on the official roster in Madden. The Cowboys traded for Jonathan Mingo. A lot of people felt like they gave up too much for him. We'll see how that goes. They definitely are trying to get some more weapons on that team. He is now on the Cowboys roster. Now, these moves here might have happened with the last roster update. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to throw them in there. Of course, Hopkins is now on the Chiefs. We've seen him make an impact last week. They also brought in Josh Uche from the Patriots, which is a pretty underrated pickup as well, and got him pretty cheap. So another good pickup for a team that's trying to three-peat. And the Ravens brought in Deontay Johnson as well. Another weapon to go with the other guys that Lamar has. Lamar finally has some decent weapons for the first time in his career all the way around. So the Ravens are kind of on a roll right now as well. Now we're going to get in everybody who went up and went down on the ratings, but really quickly, here's a word from today's video sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Game Time. Game Time built a ticket marketplace that makes it faster and easier to get into your favorite events at a moment's notice. Now, for somebody like me who loves attending a bunch of different sporting events throughout the year, nothing is more annoying than not being able to find an affordable ticket at a moment's notice. But that's why I love Game Time. They make it easy to find great deals on last minute tickets, and they even offer event cancellation protection. I can't tell you the amount of times that Game Time has come in clutch for me at the last minute, because usually when I do go to sporting events, I like to buy my tickets an hour or two before I go, and I can always find an affordable ticket at Game Time up until the start of the event. Game Time is the only ticketing app that gives you complete peace of mind with your purchase. You get to see the exact view from your seat, which is my favorite feature that Game Time has because I want to make sure that I'm getting a good view. And their all-in pricing shows you the total up front with no surprise fees at checkout. And another great new feature they have is called Game Time Picks, which filters out all of the fluff and only shows you incredible deals on great seats so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. I've really been looking forward to attending this Rams versus Saints game in a few weeks, and as you can see here with Game Time Time picks, there's a bunch of amazing deals, great deals. I mean, look, I can literally get into this game for $12. That's insane. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time Picks. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code RayWeather for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code RAYWEATHER for $20 off. Download Game Time today. What time is it? Game time. All right, let's get into the big roster update. Remember, a lot of these guys are being moved around based on their entire season performance as well, not necessarily just last week. We're starting with Derrick Henry going up +1 to a 98 overall. I believe this is the highest he's ever been. I think 97 was the previous highest, and he might finally get to that 99. A lot of people thought that he should have got there when he was with the Titans. For whatever reason, he never did. It might just finally happen this year. Lane Johnson is going up +2 to a 97 overall. After all these years, still one of the very best tackles in the game. Saquon Barkley, who's gone up quite a bit this year after joining the Eagles, goes up yet again, +1 to a 95 overall. I think this is probably the highest he's been rated, and he might make his push to 99 at some point as well if he keeps playing as good as he has. Joe Burrow is going up +1 to a 94 overall. Joe Thuney is going up +1 to a 93 overall. Josh Allen of the Jags, the defensive player, is going up +1 to a 92 overall. Josh Jacobs is going up +1 to a 91 overall. Trey Hendrickson, leading the league in sacks, also goes up +1 to a 91. Kyle Hamilton's going up +1 to a 90 overall, now officially in that 90 elite range, so he's been having a good year, and he'll probably finish a little bit higher than this. Cooper Kupp back from injury, going up +1 to a 89 overall. Tyler Lindenbaum also goes up +1 to a 89. Bobby Wagner's going up +1 to a 88 overall. After all these years, Bobby's still continuing to be a really good player, still kind of maintaining that high 80s range. After all this time, it's pretty impressive. We also have Brock Purdy and Tony Pollard going up +1 to a 88 as well. Devon Witherspoon's going up +2 to a 87 overall. Jared Goff having his best season probably as a pro. Definitely in the MVP convo with how good the Lions are playing. He's going up +3 to a 87 overall. We've got Garrett Wilson, who's been on a tear the last few weeks, going up +1 to a 86 overall. Feel like he should probably be a little bit higher because, like I said, he's just been on a complete tear since like week 5. We also have Jalen Carter, JC Horn, and Marcus Williams going up +1 to a 86 as well. Drake London's going up +1 to a 85 overall. Justin Herbert's going up +2 to a 85 overall. Kirk Cousins is going up +1 to a 84 overall. Landon Dickerson's going up +2 to a 84 overall. Jackson Smith-Njigba, who's been going pretty crazy the last few weeks, goes up +1 to a 83 overall. And we also have Kirby Joseph and Jordan Love going up +1 to 83 as well. The rookie Brock Bowers is going up +1 to 82 overall. I believe on the season he's gone up like 6 to 8 points already for a rookie. That's pretty good. We've got Jaden Daniels, another rookie, and Mike Hilton also going up +1 to 82. Jake Ferguson's going up +1 to 81 overall. Paris Johnson Jr. is also going up +1 to 81. And then we got Jeremy Chin going up +2 to 81 overall. Byron Murphy Jr. is going up +1 to 80 overall. And then we've got quite a few other guys going up +1 to 80. Darnell Mooney, Jack Campbell, the rookie Jared Verse, who's been going crazy, Caden Ellis, and Kareem Hunt, who, I mean, he's kind of looking like he's back in his prime a little bit on that Chiefs offense. He's been playing really well. Amani Hooker's going up +2 to 80 overall. And then we got a few rookies here. Quinyon Mitchell, who's been really good this year. Feel like he should be going up more than this, but he is going up +1 to a 79 overall. Ladd McConkey's going up +1 to a 78 overall. And Cooper DeJean is going up +1 to a 77 overall. Now let's talk about the players who are going down, starting with Nick Chubb going down 1 to a 94 overall. Just hasn't quite looked like himself yet after getting back, but after that type of injury, it's probably going to take him some more time to get things going. Josh Allen, surprisingly, is going down 1 to a 93 overall. Not really sure why. I feel like he's been playing pretty good overall, so not really sure why he's going down. Demario Davis of my Saints, he's starting to show his age a little bit for sure. He's going down 2 to a 91 overall. Cameron Hayward's going down 1 to a 90 overall. Marshawn Lattimore off the trade is also going down 1 to a 90, probably dropping him because he's been injured for a few weeks, but I don't really like when they do that, but it's just something EA has kind of been known to do. DJ Moore's going down 1 to a 88 overall. His teammate Jalen Johnson is also going down 1 to a 88. Derek Stingley Jr. is going down 1 to a 87 overall. And then we've got Travis Etienne and Tyler Smith also going down 1 to a 87. Tyrann Mathieu going down 2 to 87 overall. Dak Prescott just hasn't really looked too much like himself this year, in my opinion. Definitely not having a great year. I mean, the Cowboys as a whole just kind of struggling a little bit right now. He's going down 2 to 86 overall. Joey Bosa's going down 1 to 86 overall. Trayvon Diggs also going down 1 to 86. CJ Stroud is going down 1 to 84 overall. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah is also going down 1 to 84. Jalen Waddle's going down 2 to 84 overall. And then we've got Von Miller and Matthew Judon also both going down 2 to an 84. Nick Bolton is going down 1 to 83 overall. Tremaine Edmonds, Wyatt Teller, and Tua Tagovailoa are also going down 1 to 83. Mike Williams is going down 1 to 82 overall. Cole Kmet is going down 1 to 81 overall. Jake Elliott and Rashawn Gary are also going down 1 to 81. Carl Granderson's going down 1 to 80 overall. And then we've got Tyler Higbee and Tyson Campbell also going down 1 to an 80. Now, if you want to know about the best offense right now in Madden 25, make sure to check out this video right here on the screen.